We're going to kick it off with Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shah. Which shall befall you in the last day. Genesis 49:1. And Jacob called unto his son and said, gather yourselves together, and I may tell you that which shall befall you in the last days. Gather yourself together and hear, ye sons of Jacob, and hearken to Israel your father. So Jacob called his grandsons together and told them, let me tell you what's going to befall you in the last days. Genesis 15:13. And he said unto Abram, know of surely that thy seed shall be a stranger in a land that is not theirs, and shall serve them, and they shall afflict them 400 years. And also that nation whom they shall serve will not judge, and afterwards shall they come out with great substance. And thou shalt go thy father in peace. So that's what then happened to the children of Israel. And like Jacob told his grandchildren, which is us. And Jacob called unto his son and said, gather yourselves together, that I may tell you that which shall befall you in the last days. Gather yourselves together and hear, ye sons of Jacob, and hearken unto Israel your father. So we looked up befall. So befall means to encounter, to happen, meet, come about, occur. So these things have occurred, come to pass of something bad, to happen, especially as if by fate. Slang word, going down. Transpire, to take place. Whatever befalls, we make the best of it and carry on. So that was Israel. Jacob was trying to tell us that this was going to befall you. You know, this is what's going to happen to you in the last days. Isaiah 45:4. For Jacob my servant's sake, and Israel my elect, I had even called thee by thy name. I have surnamed thee, though thou hast not known me. I am Yahweh, and there is none else. There is no Yahweh beside me. I gird thee, though thou hast not known me. Yeah. So we done lost touch with the Lord, you know, even though we was in we his people, and we in favor for him, and we chosen among all the nations around the world. For Jacob my servant's sake, and Israel my elect. So that what Jacob was trying to tell his grandchildren, which is us, that what's going to befall you in the last days, and it ain't going to be nothing pretty. Isaiah 46:9. Remember the former things of old, for I am Yahweh, and there is none else. I am Yahweh, and there is none like me, declaring the end from the beginning, and from the ancient times the things that are not yet done, saying, my counsel shall stand, and I would do my pleasures. So that's what the Lord is saying. He gonna do his pleasures. He declared the end from the beginning, and from the ancient times of the things that are not yet done. So the Lord planned all this. Colossians 1 and 2. Colossians 1 and 26. Even the mysteries which has been hid from ages and from generations, but now is made manifested to his saints. Did you hear that? Even the mysteries which been hid from ages and from generations, but now is made manifest to his saints. So the thing that Jacob is telling his grandchildren now is manifesting right before your very eyes, right in front of your faces. And Jacob called unto his sons and said, gather yourselves together, that I may tell you that which shall befall you in the last days. He ain't saying, what's finna go down right now. He's saying the last days of this earth. And how we know that these are the last days of the earth? Where it tells us in Matthew 24 and 7, for nation shall rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom, and there shall be famines and pestilence and earthquakes in diverse places. All these are the beginning of sorrows. Then shall they deliver you to be afflicted, and shall kill you, and ye shall be hated of all nations for my name's sake. And I know you know that we're hated by all the nations. Nobody likes us. Mark 13 and 19. So that was Jacob. Israel was trying to tell us what's going to befall us, what's really going to go down. For in those days shall be affliction, such as was not from the beginning of creation, which Yahweh created unto this time, neither shall be. And except that Yahweh had shortened those days, no flesh should be saved. But for the elect's sake, whom he has chosen, he has shortened the days. So I know you be seeing lately that, damn, this week done passed by quicker than lightning. These days are being shortened for the elect's sake. John 10 and 27. My sheep hear my voice, and I know them, and they follow me, and I give unto them eternal life, and they should never perish, neither shall any man pluck them out of my hand. My Father which gave them me is greater than all, and no man is able to pluck them out of my Father's hand. So nobody's able to pluck the elect out of the hands of Yahweh, Ba'Shem Yahweh Shah. Luke 12 and 32. Fear not, little flock, for it is your Father's good pleasure to give you the kingdom. And it's a commandment for us to say that the kingdom of heaven is at hand. So fear not, little flock, for your Father Yahweh, good pleasure is to give you the kingdom. Revelation 3 and 10. Because thou hast kept the words of my patience, I also will keep thee from the hour of temptation, which shall come upon all the world to try them that dwell upon the earth. So there's going to be great tribulations and trials. But Yahweh Bashem, Yahweh Shah, that predestinated us from the beginning before the earth was formed, because thou hast kept the word of my patience. Patience. Let's see what patience. Patience, the ability to wait or to continue doing something despite difficulties, or to suffer without complaining, or becoming annoying. Patience, quality of being willing to bear adversity, to endure, to undergo experience. Quiet or calmness in waiting for something to happen. And that's what we're doing with patience. First Timothy 4 and 16. Take heed unto thyself and unto the doctrine. Continue in them, for in doing this thou shalt both save thyself and them that hear thee. So that's what the Lord is telling us to come out here and do. To take heed to the doctrine. You know, not to have wacky-tacky Christian stuff and believing in Jesus, because Jesus ain't going to help you. You can only believe in Yahweh Bashem, Yahweh Shah. That's the real names. You know, that's what the elect believe in. Joshua 1 and 8. This book of law shall not depart out thy mouth, but thou shalt meditate therein day and night, that thou may observe to do according to all that is written therein. For then thou shalt make thy ways prosperous, and then thou shalt have good success. Have not I commanded thee? Be strong and of good courage. Be not afraid, neither be thou dismayed. For Yahweh thy power with thee whatever whithersoever thou goest. So the Lord is have angels encamped wherever we go. If the hope for elect, for the elect. So it's no need that, you know, you be scared, you know, of the police or the gang members, you know, or anybody of that nature. Because Yahweh Shah got us. Psalms 34:7. The angels of Yahweh encamp it around about them that fear him and delivered them. So the angels, we don't see them, but the brother, but the brothers in in the valley, they had a thing where the angel encamped behind them, and they caught it. They videoed it. So that was one faith booster to us that the Lord is with us, showing us that he got us. Not only in words, he showed us, in reality, we believe though, but it showed more proof, that, I got you, continue to stay strong, continue in the faith, young man. Proverbs 16:3. Commit thy works unto Yahweh, and thy thoughts shall be established. So we committing our works to the Yahweh Bashem, Yahweh Shah. This is our work. This is our duty, our call of duty. Back to Psalms 37. Psalms 37:23-25. The steps of a good man are ordered by Yahweh, and he delights in his way. Though he fall, he shall not be utterly cast down. For Yahweh upholds him with his hand. So some of us brothers, we gonna take a fall, But Yahweh Bashem, Yahweh Shah, he got us, He gonna lift us back up. We ain't gonna be utterly cast down, But the flesh sometimes act up. But it's his will, just like he hardened Pharaoh's heart to show the glory of him, sending frogs in there, sending flies, killing the firstborn. All to bring the children of Israel up out of there with a strong hand. Jeremiah 30. Jeremiah 37-10. At last, for that day is great, so that none is like it. It is even the time of Jacob's trouble. The same Jacob that warned his grandchildren, which is us, about what will befall you, what we will encounter to happen, especially as if by fate, to take place. At last, for that day is great, so that none is like it. It is even the time of Jacob's trouble, but he shall be saved out of it. So the elect gonna be saved up out of it. For it shall come to pass in that day, said Yahweh of hosts, that I will break his yoke from off thy neck, and will burst thy bonds, and strangers shall no more serve themselves of him, but they shall serve Yahweh their power, and David their king, whom I will raise up until them. Therefore fear thou not, O my servant Jacob. says Yahweh, neither be dismayed, O Israel. For lo, I will save thee from afar, and thy seeds from the land of their captivity, and Jacob shall return, and shall be in rest, and be quiet, and none shall make him afraid. Yes. So that was Jacob was trying to tell his grandchildren, since, which is us, about Jacob's trouble, about what will befall us in the last days. 2 Timothy. One through 5. 2 Timothy 1 through 5. This know also, that in the last days perilous times shall come, for men shall be lovers of their own selves, covetous, boasters, proud, blasphemers, disobedient. Let me kick it off one more time. 2 Timothy 3 and start from 1. This know also, that in the last days perilous times shall come, for men shall be lovers of their own selves, covetous, boasters, proud, blasphemers, disobedient to parents, unthankful, unholy, without natural affection, truth breakers, false accusers, incontinents, fierce, despisers of those that are good, traitors, heady, high-minded, lovers of pleasure more than lovers of Yahweh, having a form of godliness, but denying the power thereof. From such turn away. So that's what's going on in the last days. That was Jacob was trying to warn his grandchildren, which is us. Matthew 24. And Yahushua answered and said, take heed that no man deceive you, for many shall come in my name, saying, I am a Mashiach, and shall deceive many. And ye shall hear of wars and rumors of wars. See that ye be not troubled, for all these things must come to pass, but the end is not yet. So all these things must come to pass, but the end is not yet. Back to 2 Timothy. Brother Timothy had a lot to say to us. Second Timothy 2, 3 and 4. Though therefore endure hardness as a good soldier of Yahushua, no man that warreth entertains himself with the affairs of this life, that he may please him who has chosen him to be a soldier. So let me give that to you one more time. 2 Timothy 2 and 3. Though therefore endure hardness as a good soldier of Yahweh Shai, no man that warreth entertains himself with the affairs of this life, that he may please him who chose him to be a soldier. So Yahweh chose us to be a soldier out here to preach this word. Isaiah 59 and 19. So shall they fear the name of Yahweh from the west, and his glory from the rising of the sun. When the enemy shall come in like a flood, the spirit of Yahweh shall lift up a standard against him. So the enemy gonna come in like a flood. Jake think it's peaceful right now, you know. Glory days, oh happy days. Nah. It's finna be Jacob's trouble. First Thessalonians 5 and 1. But of the times and the seasons, brethren, ye have no need that I write unto you, for yourselves know perfectly that the day of Yahweh so cometh as a thief in the night. For when they shall say peace and safety, then sudden destruction shall come upon them, as a travail upon a woman with child, and they shall not escape. So it's no escape for you. But ye, brethren, are not in darkness, that day should overtake you as a thief. Ye are all the children of light and the children of the day. We are not of the night nor of darkness. Therefore let us not sleep as do others, but let us watch and be sober. So we got to be watchful and be very sober. Because Jacob, Israel already told us what's going to befall of us and what we going to encounter, to happen, to come about, to occur. Psalms 83. Psalms 83, 1 through 3. Keep not thy silence, O Yahweh. Hold not thy peace, and be not still, O Yahweh. For lo, thy enemies make a trumpet, and they that hate thee have lifted up the head. They have taken crafty counsel against thy people, and consulted against thy hidden ones. The hidden ones, the saints. They done took counsel against us. 1 Peter 4 and 12. Beloved, think it not strange concerning the fiery trials which is to try you, as though something strange thing happened unto you. But rejoice in so much as ye are partakers of a Mashiach suffering, that when his glory shall be revealed, ye may be glad also with exceeding joy. So don't think something strange is happening to you when these things come across you. When Jacob, Israel already told us what's going to befall of you. 1 Peter 1:7. That the trials of your faith, being much more precious than of gold that perishes, though it be tried with fire, might be found unto praise and honor and glory. Daniel 12:10. Many shall be purified and made white and tried, but the wicked shall do wickedly, and none of the wicked shall understand, but the wise shall understand. So that the hopeful elect up out here, we gonna understand. Matthews 25:23. Yeah. His Yahweh said unto him, well done, good and faithful servant. Thou hast been faithful over a few things. I will make thee ruler over many things. Enter thou into the joy of Yahweh. So that's what we hoping for. His Lord said unto him, well done, good and faithful servant. Thou hast been faithful over a few things. I will make thee rulers over many things. Enter thou into joy of thy Yahweh. So let's go back to the end. We back at Genesis 49 where we first started. Genesis 49:1. And Jacob called unto his sons and said, gather yourselves together, that I may tell you that which shall befall you in the last days. Gather yourself together, and hear ye sons of Jacob, and hearken unto Israel your father. And with that, I'm going to say Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shah. Shalom.